Good evening, guys. Hello, kamusta kayo? Very stormy evening. So I hope each and everyone is safe and sound. So, ngayon for our podcast, very critical, very parang mahirap or medyo malalim na usap-usapan to. So, sino ba namang hindi gusto makipagkwentuhan sa ganitong panahon, di ba? So, for our podcast and sa mga nakikinig din dyan, kay Doc and of course to our fellow classmates, I hope you guys are all safe dyan. And we're going to be talking about mental health. Ayan. So, before anything else, magpakilala muna tayo, no? So, ako nga pala si Bian.
Ako si Johan.
Ako nga pala si John Benedict A. Heneta.
Ako nga pala si Jihan or JC for short.
Ako po si John Rebeldi.
And I am Simon Vigo Bonzon.
Ayan. So, since napakilala naman na natin yung isa't isa. So again, very critical yung topic natin. So bagong lahat, no, parang gusto ko lang muna kayo tanungin. Para sa inyo ba, pag sinabi yung word na mental health, ano yung unang pumapasok sa isip ninyo? Siguro unahin natin si Vigo, kasi parang Gabe Pineda to eh. So pag sinabing
Give
mental health,
Pinay. Sige, para sa akin ng mental health kasi mostly iniisip ng tao when it comes to a person is okay lang ba yung physical health mo? Kung okay
mm,
lang ba kung let's say may sakit ka ba, kung nakakakain ka ba ng tama. Pero medyo often overlooked in the past yung mental health. At ngayon naman sa spotlight na siya. Pero para sa akin ng mental health is kung ano yung kalagayan ng buhay mo ngayon at kung ano yung nararamdaman mo bilang isang tao. For example, let's say nahirapan ka, how do you react to it? How do you respond? And most importantly is how do you let it affect you? So, madalas kasi ang sa mental health, parang may masamang mangyari sa isang tao. Ang mangyayari is magiging negative yung ano nila, pag-take nila dun sa sitwasyon and most often, nagiging negative din yung effect sa mental health. So, oo. Kumbaga para sa akin, hindi lang siya something na pwede mong parang nasaktan ka, pwede mong, gagaling ako or wala to. Pwede, hindi siya dapat something na hindi pinapansin. Parang nakadepende din yung buhay mo sa mental health mo. Yun.
yun. Thank you sa shit. So sino? Yun, JC, naka-unmute. Go.
Mm. Like, if I think of the word ano yun? If I think of the word mental health, the first thing na naisip ko is well-being. Kasi I'd say like, I agree with Vigo's point na mental health I would say it wasn't a big thing until now. Kasi if you talk about, let's say, mental health with your parents, well, personally lang, parang hindi sila masyadong nakaka-relate. Kasi they'd always talk about yung physical struggles they had dati. Compared to now, like, sa generation natin, parang the word mental health is very important. Lalo na sa society ngayon. Because, um, ano yun? Well, mental health affects how people think, tapos how they function in their daily lives. Especially na very fast-paced ngayon. Or like, kunyari, we have fast-paced academic or yung work pressure. Tapos yung constant exposure rin to social media, mga cloud chasers, people that like to be influencers, ganun. Tapos that makes us more vulnerable to stress, anxiety, parang emotional fatigue. Kaya I'd say prioritizing mental health will help you maintain healthy relationships. Tapos it could help you make better decisions and help you cope with challenges. Tapos having a good mental health can help contribute positively to a lot of communities. Kaya it's better if you have a good mental health for to contribute to like a more resilient society. Oo.
Ayun, both tama naman yung ano ninyo. Tawag dun, yung points ninyo kasi parang very misconcepted nga yung mental health compared sa physical health, 'di ba? So, as we all know, parang ang dami talagang affected. And the sad thing is, may mga nakikita tayong mga tao na ano, 'di ba, worst case scenario yung kinukuha nila yung sarili nilang buhay, which of course, hindi natin gusto mangyari. So, tawag doon, very critical talaga siya, very sensitive, very important. And ayun, so Johan, ikaw, may ma-add ka ba?
Well, yung point of view ko, halos same lang rin naman with both JC and V. Yun lang. Tapos, di ba mental health is a state of our mind, emotions?
Mm. So, um, ngayon, kung matanong ko kayo, since andito rin naman na tayo sa usapan na to, I wanna know your ano personal experiences kung at what level, at to what extent yung pinaka talagang nag-suffer yung mental health ninyo, and dagdag question, paano kayo nag-cope? Anong ginawa nyo para ma-overcome nyo yung ganong situation? Siguro can I ask, ano, Jan, kung may naranasan ka ng mental health struggles, and how did you resolve it?
Honestly, I have never experienced such issues before with my mental health, but I've witnessed someone in my family that was going through depression,
Mm-hmm.
and it was my aunt. So basically, we were supposed to go to Manila, because I was still in La Union that time. We were supposed to have a dental appointment the next morning, but suddenly my grandpa called, and suddenly my aunt was she was having a seizure. So we had to go there. We had to go to their place, and we had to help out with the seizure. So um, yun nangyari daw. Yung result daw ng seizure is dahil sa depression niya. Pero nag-recover naman din siya agad after like a few weeks. And the one thing I saw on how she coped and recovered is with her family. Kasi siya lang mag-isa nun nung kasama niya lang si lolo ko noon eh. Pero nung dumating yung pamilya niya, yung asawa niya and yung mga anak niya, like as the days passed nung nagre-recover siya, um nagiging better and better yung health niya. Ngayon okay naman na siya. Pero yeah.
Well, that's good to hear, no?
Sa akin naman pre, ano, hindi pa ako naka-experience ng ano tungkol sa mental health, pero ano, nakakita ko sa mga kaibigan ko, sa mga pamilya ko.
Mm.
Ang nakikita ko lang dun pre, ano, kailangan lang talaga na makakausap, yung makakwentuhan mo ganun para mag-improve yung ano, mental health. Ayun lang.
So, basically, both
Huwag
sa
ka na
ano,
mag-add.
so, very ano, no, parang doon natin makikita yung importance ng yung pag may kasama ka talaga sa buhay. 'Di ba, JC, di mo naman kailangan ng jowa para mag-overcome sa mental health. Yung mapagkakatiwalaan mo na ano, ito, parang ganito, na kapag kamustahan tayo sa isa't isa, hindi lang mga
Parang
magkakaibigan.
ano pre, ano yan,
Mm,
gagawa tayo ng, you need a community para
tama.
ano, kasi tayo naman hindi tayo ano nilalang na, or we're not creatures na ginawa para maging mag-isa naman sa buong buhay natin. Kaya maganda yung pinag-uusapan, yung mga ganon, and you come
Mm,
together as a community para matulungan nyo yung isa't isa and to come to problems as one.
mm,
Oh, I agree with you actually. Kasi I know that humans mismo, or like us humans, we're very social beings. And alam ko na, well, for me, I don't like being alone. At saka, I like surrounding myself with people. I, yeah.
So ano, add question ko lang din ano. Since um tawag dito nandito naman na tayo sa ano, sa college life. So may ano ba, parang did you guys ever feel like or discover like na mas at stake yung mental health ninyo now that we're in a higher field sa school natin compared to us we were in high school? Kasi nga 'di ba sabi nila high school talaga is the best years of your youth. So, sa high school pa nga lang marami na tayo na-experience na mental health problems. So, do you think mas at stake siya or mas critical siya ngayon now that we are in college?
Ikaw muna sumagot niyan kasi nasagot
Ah,
na namin yung mga iba eh. Ikaw,
sige.
share mo sa amin.
For me kasi ano parang feel ko, oo talaga. Talagang may malaking hakbang yan, especially, 'di ba ang dami nating nakikita. Pag nasa college ka, hindi guaranteed na yung same circle na kinalakihan mo nung high school and nung grade school is andun pa rin sa college. Kaya nga very important yung gantong circle of friends, 'di ba, na nade-develop during college kasi at least yung makip ba yung sanity mo while you're in college. Kasi very aside from school works, 'di ba? Again, hindi mo guaranteed na may lagi kang makakasama, the feeling of loneliness, 'di ba? Especially sa case namin ni JC, yun yung talagang kinakatakutan namin, I would say. Kasi again, sino ba namang mag-aakala, 'di ba, out of all the blocks sa batch natin, sino mag-aakala na na magiging magka-block kami. Especially coming from a different country, growing up in a different culture, different place. So talagang culture shock malala dito, tas hindi pa namin kasama yung parents namin. So, I believe talagang mas at stake siya, mas ano siya, and that's the importance of checking up on your friends, checking up on your loved ones, kasi it's not always easy, 'di ba? So, pangiti-ngiti lang yun pero di mo alam may dinadamdam pala. So, just the importance of being there for one another talaga para sa akin. Any to add pa kayo?
Maganda yun. Basta ano, ah since sa inyong dalawa, wala kayo sa ano nyo, kumbaga malayo kayo sa family nyo, andito
Opo.
naman ano, hindi lang kami, yung buong community na rin para maging family mo.
Ito
So,
naman.
isa kasi yun sa ano eh, 'di ba? Sa isa sa mga problems talaga sa mental health is iniisip mo na mag-isa ka lang. So, it's important for people to know na hindi sila mag-isa.
Mm, tama. Hello? Naririnig niyo pa ako? Sorry, biglang nag-lag yung ano ko. Ayan. So, ito pa, may gusto akong tanungin. Very ano na, lumalalim na yung usapan natin. Um, ito. Uh, do you think ba sa generation natin ngayon is mas nakadadagdag ba sa mental health problems yung approach ng parents natin, or sa tingin niyo nakakatulong naman? Kasi 'di ba yun yung common issue ngayon. Like tayo daw mga bata is bigla na lang daw ano, nagkaroon ng mental health, pero nung panahon daw ng mga magulang natin wala naman daw mental health. So, parang yun, I feel like bago kasi sa friends, dapat sa parents muna sa mga loved ones muna nanggagaling yung peace and comfort. Na lalo ikaw kapag ka may dinadala kang problema mentally. So, um, let's be very honest dito, kasi open discussion naman to eh. Um, so, maaaring may mag-agree sa atin, maaaring may disagree sa atin, pero it's okay. Yung ano ba natin, yung may share lang natin. So, do you guys think na at our generation, nagiging helpful yung parents natin, or minsan sila pa yung nagiging rason kung ba't mas nagiging worse siya? So, kahit sino dyan, sagot lang.
Sa akin ano, depende siya sa environment mo kasi mayroon mga parents dyan na let's say very sensitive sila when it comes to their children's mental health. Very
Mm,
mindful sila na sa mga sinasabi nila. Pero meron din dyan na hindi, parang yun nga sinasabi mo kanina na biglang, I mean, for sure alam nyo to yung parang sinasabi ng previous generations ng parents or ng mga grandparents na ang sensitive daw ng generation natin, ang hina
Totoo.
daw.
Yeah.
Pero ano kasi yan eh, although medyo totoo na weakness nga yun, pero it's not bad na nagkakaroon ng weakness ang mga tao.
Mm.
Kasi yun talaga yung mangyayari. Hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na, ay, mahina ka. So, hindi pwedeng maging masama yun. Kasi ang mga weaknesses natin, pwede naman yan ma-overcome. Yun naman talaga yung point is to overcome. Pero parang mali kasi yung shine-shame na mahina ang isang tao or isang, let's say, isang buong generation na. I mean, kasi sa generation naman nila, sobrang iba. I mean, oh, kasi sobrang iba ng generation. Yung pinagdaanan nila sa generation nila, sa pinagdadaanan natin sa generation natin ngayon.
Mm.
Kasi because of technology, social media, mas malaki yung mundo natin in terms na mas madami tayong nakikilala, mas
Mm.
madami tayong nakakausap, and dahil din sa technology, mas mahirap din ng, let's say, academics, mas naging, uh, how do I say this? Mas nagiging mataas yung standard ng academics compared to, let's say, 30 years ago, ganun.
Mm.
Especially with how nag-advance na din ng ano, ang research. So, para sa akin, hindi nila pwedeng sabihin na kung ano pinagdaanan nila at kung ano yung response nila, dapat ganun din yung response natin. Kasi in the first place, magkaiba yung pinagdaanan natin, 'di ba?
Mm. So, thank you sa pag-share mo, Vigo. So, any additions pa? I feel like may dadagdag pa yung iba dyan. Or move on na tayo sa next question natin. Sige. So, habang nag-iisip pa kayo dyan, konting addition lang din, So, tama yung sinabi mo na, it really depends on the environment. Hindi naman kasi natin pwede lahatin na lahat ng parents is making our mental health worse. Kasi may mga parents naman talaga na very, very supportive, very acknowledging. Well, sadly, unfortunately, meron ding mga parents na neglecting, ano. So, it really depends talaga. And I feel like dyan pwede pumasok yung pagiging transparent with the family. It's a give and take eh. Parang feel ko hindi lang parents yung dapat na nakakapagsalita. Dapat may way din yung mga anak na, makapag-express ng feelings nila. And very fortunate ako and very blessed ako na may family akong ganun na may give and take relationship kami na my parents share one thing and I can share another, and that way nagkakaroon ng exchange sa kung ano yung kalalagayan namin kasi parents ko busy with work, mga siblings ko busy rin sa school, and sa akin na nandito. So parang very important yung being able to catch up with one another. So ito, last few questions na lang since lumalalim na rin yung gabi. Tawag dito. Um, being in this school in LaSalle, um, how do you guys think will us being here in LaSalle help us na, hindi umabot sa parang verge ng magkaka-mental health breakdown tayo. So we've talked about how important it is to gain connections, to continue being tawag doon, to socialize at least. Pero the school itself, ah, sa tingin niyo ba may mga may ways kung paano makakatulong yung school sa inyo personally? Si Johan, if puwede kong matanong.
For me, feeling ko pag meron kang sariling community, kasi
Mm.
like, meron kang pupuntahan na people if you're having a mental breakdown.
Mm.
I feel like that would help.
How about si Jan?
Para sa akin, same din. Yung parang sinabi ni Johan. Kailangan talaga you need friends. Like
Mm.
human connection, yun ang one of the factors na mag-affect sa mental health natin. Kaya we need to make sure na meron tayong makakasama talaga. Kasi, I mean, as humans, ayaw natin maging lonely. Like, we
Mm.
crave for human connection.
Yeah, and just to think of it, actually, I believe nung LPEP natin, merong ano, di ba? Parang inintroduce sa atin na yung parang consultation for psychology or something na ganun. Na wherein we can go and ask for a consultation. And so I feel like that's a very huge kudos sa school for actually having that. Kasi again, hindi mo nga naman talaga malalaman of what one is going through kung hindi siya mako-consult or ano. Kasi may mga ganun talaga eh. Hindi talaga nila pipiliin magsalita. Talagang they will keep it all to themselves and that's what's unfortunate, 'di ba? And now to come to think of it, since ang dami naman na natin napag-usapan, may mga factors pa ba kayo na gusto idagdag na that adds up to our mental health breakdowns, ganun? Yung mga hindi pa natin na-mention, meron ba dyan?
Ano,
Jahan,
ah,
Sunny.
ako may tanong ako para sa inyo. So, we've talked about how mental health can affect, 'di ba? And kung bakit nga ba nangyayari to. So, sa inyo, personal experience nyo, paano kayo nagre-respond sa mental health? Let's say, may ginagawa ba kayo para ma ma-distract yung utak nyo na may nangyayari sa mental health nyo? For example, para sa akin, ang best ano ko doon is video games. So,
Hmm.
kayo ba, may parang response ba kayo para
Yung
mapaayos yung
resolution,
mental health
kumbaga.
nyo?
Usually
Ha?
ako, yung coping mechanisms is just to talk with my parents. Or mag-play rin ng video games. Ganun.
Hmm. O sige, lapagan tayo lahat ng natin, game. Go, JB.
Ako naman pre, sa tingin ko pagka na-stress kasi ako, mahilig ako basketball o kaya mag-exercise. Ayun, para malibang din.
Si Jan. Ano mga coping mechanisms mo?
Ako din, mahilig din ako mag-exercise, like mag-gym, maglaro ng video games. Pero para sa akin yung pinaka-helpful na coping mechanism is simply wala kang ginagawa. Like, mag-meditate ka. Like, it's actually
Hmm.
very helpful para sa akin.
Parang self-reflection in a way. JC, may masasabi ka ba? So siguro, hello?
Hello, hello, hello.
Ayun.
Ay,
Ayun. Good. So
ano
ikaw,
yung,
anong
ano
mga
yung,
klaseng coping mechanisms mo when you feel stressed out or when you're going through something mentally?
honestly, I think halata naman pagkasama niyo ako. Pero it doesn't mean I'm coping all the time. Pero it's
Mhm.
honestly making jokes o ano-ano.
Mm.
Parang for me, making jokes or like, it parang de-escalates yung nararamdaman mo. Yung parang, imagine mo, everyone's having a hard time. It doesn't hurt to make people smile and laugh. Ganun. Kaya for me, that's just one of the ways I cope when nahihirapan ako. Like, I think of it as, it's not a big deal. If I'm faced with a problem na mahirap i-absorb, edi
Mm.
gagawin na lang ako ng biro.
Mm.
Like yung kay Lolo, ganun.
Who would have thought si Bini Mika may problema sa utak? Ay. So, ano, uh, loko yun.
Wait, wait.
Sorry,
So,
sorry.
for me naman, music muna. Siyempre, alam ko isa dito, tumutugtog, di ba, Vigo? So, music, going out with friends, going out with family. Gandang,
Mm.
ang gandang tawag doon, coping mechanism yun. Yung anything na magpapakalma sa utak mo, yun, pag-gym, paglalaro ng basketball, yung parang nawawala sa utak mo. And one thing, I think very underrated, coping mechanism to, yung alam niyo yung mga taong naglilinis lang ng bahay kahit sobrang linis na ng bahay.
Oo.
Yung cleaning therapy daw,
Ikaw
yung,
maugasan pinggan ko
Oo.
Hindi ko alam.
Bakit?
tamad ka kasi.
Buhay. Hirap
Joke lang.
kasi buhay eh.
Ayun, so,
Buhay.
ah, so parang there's hope, di ba? Parang in a way, na sa dinami-dami ng factors or reasons or pwedeng maging dahilan ng mental health. At the same time, marami din namang coping mechanisms in order for it to help us, di ba? So, before we end, huling ano na lang, message natin sa mga kablock natin, kay Doc, and to us dito sa grupo natin ngayon, sa ating magkakaibigan. If may makakapag-share dyan ng one last encouragement, just to conclude this,
Ako.
again, go.
Okay, so I think alasal yan tayong lahat. Makaka-respond tayo sa issue na to by just coming together. Like, even this podcast right now, hindi lang to para for the sake of doing a podcast, pero it's parang kumbaga ano na rin siya. Check up natin sa isa't isa na to. So the best solution for us Lasalians is to just be a community, is to spend time with each other, get to know each other. And so that way, makikilala natin isa't isa. And if ever one of us has a problem, hopefully kayo din, you guys can also turn to your peers for help when there's a problem. So, isa sa inyo, for example, if ako may problema, I can come to you guys or kayo rin, vice versa. Pwede rin kayo pumunta sa amin lahat. So, we are all one in this, ano yung saying na yan? We are all one of the same pod naman.
Mm.
At naman
Mm.
tayo halos same
Ayos, oh.
generation. So, let's act like it and be a community and together.
Yun.
Yun.
Thank you, Vigo, for that encouraging words. And on that note, I
Meron rin
think,
ako.
sige,
Ay,
go lang.
ay,
Kawawa
sorry.
naman si Bini Mike. Go, go, go.
Yes. So, marami akong takeaways from this podcast, pero I want to dedicate a message for those who struggling with their mental health or anyone doubting themselves. So, ano man, you are not weak, okay? You are human, and what you're feeling is valid. You don't have to go through things alone, and healing takes time. And even if small steps you take, that's also progress. So don't be too hard on yourself. Be kind. Kasi you deserve patience, understanding, and peace.
So I
I
think
love you, Lolo.
very beautiful note. It's only right, no, na again, to reach out sa mga kablock natin. So, a very beautiful reminder to each and every one of us na yes, mental health matters. Mental health is not a joke and it's something to be taken seriously. So, not only to us, but of course to our loved ones, sa mga family relatives natin, and especially in a very trying time ngayon, as we saw sa Cebu and currently sa Bagyong Uwan, di ba? And sa lahat ng mga nasalantaan ng bagyo. So, very blessed tayo and fortunate tayo na maayos yung kalagayan natin. So, ano na lang yung nararamdaman ng mga grabe na yung physical health nila, yung pagod. And yung dadagdag pa dun yung iisipin nila kung paano sila makakabangon muli sa nagdaang bagyo. So, I think, again, like what I've mentioned, lumalalim na yung gabi. I just want to thank you guys for listening sa mga kablock namin dyan kay Doc Epi. And of course, to my friends dito, JB, Jan, Vigo, Johan, JC. Thank you for all sharing your insights, your thoughts regarding this very critical topic. And again, reminder lang that you are seen, you're felt, no. So no one deserves to be alone, especially when you're going through something mentally. So yun lang. Magbabay na kayo, guys. Unmute, dali.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye,
guys. See
guys.
you.
Bye-bye.
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 Thank you for
Thank
listening.
you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.